Hello and welcome to episode 65 of the NFL edition. I am one of your hosts, Alex Loosemore, back after COVID kicked my ass last week. It's still kind of beating me up, so I'll only be in for a little bit here, and then I'm going to hand it over to those guys. We got a decently packed show for you guys tonight. We'll go through the weekly news, obviously, all the cuts, waivers, all that. There's a lot to go through there. These guys are going to tell you what gets them mad. It's rant night for these guys. They've all got something planned about what grinds their gears football wise, so they'll give you those. We've got a couple college football game updates tonight. We've got West Virginia and Pitt right now. It's currently 24-17 for Pitt with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. Penn State just went to the half against Purdue, up 21-10. Oklahoma State is destroying Central Michigan. I don't know the exact score for that. I will get it for you guys in a bit. And, it's just exciting to have meaningful football back. Obviously, college football starting this weekend with week 1. I know week 0 was last week, but week 1 this week. And the NFL, we are a week away. This time next week, we'll be talking to you about the Bills at the Rams. So, football is back, finally. Cannot wait. After that, what do we got here? Just waiting for it to scroll on the bottom. We have, obviously, our weekly Bucs Talk, and then I kind of spoiled it, 7 days to go for the start of the season. I'm going to kind of give a preview of what to expect, some bold predictions, that kind of stuff. I'll probably throw mine in the comments, as I will be out by then. All right, I'm going to start off with the news. I'm going to save Marty. If you want to come in, just give me the thumbs up. If you want to sit in the back for a little bit, that's perfectly fine too. So started off, the Giants released linebacker Blake Martinez after 2 seasons. A pretty decent. Ramona said, "Hi, Alex. Hope you're doing good. The show ain't the same without you." Appreciate that. I'm doing better. I think I'll be back full swing next week, but getting there. And Jason Swade said, "Actually, it's more exciting having you back." Alex, my big muffin. I guess that's what the M on your hat stands for. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Thank you guys for tuning in. Blake Martinez, one of the better linebackers available on the market. Could start for quite a few teams if they actually go out and get him. So we'll wait to see what happens there. Former Bucs tight end O.J. Howard. It said former Bills and Bucs tight end, but he was there for a minute, so I'm not counting him on the Bills. O.J. Howard was picked up by the Texans after being waived by the Bills. So look for him to probably be their starting tight end there. And I'm going to get Marty's opinion on this, so I'm going to bring him in now. How are you, Marty?
You gave me the
About
sickness.
that good.
You gave me the sickness.
I transferred it through my YouTube comments last week, I guess.
Yeah. I was doing pretty good talking football and drinking beer, but now it's not that much anymore. It's more like trying to survive.
Yeah, I trust me, I feel that. Last week was brutal.
It sucks right now.
Ramona, yeah, you guys can have him as far as I'm concerned.
Trey Flowers, yeah.
Yeah. He's an okay edge rusher. He's more a run stopper than an edge rusher.
He
The
just
most
can't
sacks
stay
he's
on.
had in a season is like 7.
He just can't stay on the field. He's just injury prone.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it.
I mean, honestly, they would have been better maybe getting Jason Pierre-Paul.
Maybe you talk him into coming back, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, O.J. Howard going to the Texans. As a Bucs fan, you saw him for a few years. What are your thoughts on that?
Good luck. He can't block. He can semi-catch. He can't block, and he can't stay on the field and can't stay healthy. I wish the best for him. I just don't see it. He just doesn't have it. I mean, they hyped him up, and the ESPN did, and the NFL Network in the draft, they hyped him up as this once-in-a-generation tight end. Size, muscle, catch radius, speed. Yeah, but he can't block. He can't really – I mean, his catching ability is good, but you can't really help your team out if you're on the sidelines with an injury every 5 seconds. So, yeah. I mean, good luck to him. The best of luck, but I don't think it's going to work out. All right,
One thing too is like maybe the change of scenery helps. Maybe where he goes to Houston and he's one of the probably the third option there, I would say.
but
Uh,
he could have been the number 1 tight end in Buffalo. I mean, he had Josh
no,
Allen.
Dawson Knox was always going to be better.
You don't
Dawson
think he
Knox
could
is a
have
much
been?
better tight end.
Well, he probably could have been the number 2 tight end then.
Yeah, he would have been the number 2 tight end, but then you're back to what he would have been what he was in Tampa for most years.
Some years he was the 3rd tight end. Actually, the last couple seasons, Cameron Brate was over O.J. Howard the last 2 seasons. Yeah, Gronk
absolutely.
and Brate.
I was talking before Gronk. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So good luck to him, but I just don't. If you can't make it with the Bills, maybe you can prove me wrong, but I just don't see it.
Okay. Screw O.J. Howard. I don't know why the Bills
Johnny's in the building.
Picked him up, okay? Why did they pick him up? You got Dawson Knox there, and their backup is better than O.J. Howard. So,
yeah, agreed.
I don't understand that move at all anyway.
Maybe just potential. Maybe they thought he wasn't really used that well in Tampa.
They think he could beat Dawson Knox.
And so it begins.
Yeah, that guy.
There.
Oh, God.
I think he can beat Brevin Jordan in Houston. I don't know. There was no way he was beating Dawson Knox out.
I'm not even sure he can beat Brevin Jordan, man.
Well, they've been trying to get a tight end, so to me, it's clear that Brevin Jordan is their guy.
Lovey uses his tight ends as blockers.
I mean, Greg Olsen was a decent receiving threat for them,
but he blocked.
Yeah, he definitely blocked.
Yeah, he could play fullback if he needed to. So
yeah, and it's interesting because to me, OJ and Brevin Jordan are kind of the same cat. Like they're both that receiving tight end. Neither of them are blockers. They're both that modern tight end.
That's Lovey's been drinking some Kool-Aid or something somewhere.
Maybe. Before we hop to the next part,
hey everybody, Jason, Ramona, anybody else in here? Ramona,
you got anything on Trey Flowers?
Trey Flowers. He would make a good backup somewhere. Third rotation?
Probably.
I mean, he's nowhere near what he was supposed to be when he came out. When he came out, he was supposed to be the shit.
Yeah, kind of like.
I think a lot of same with OJ. I think a lot of the knock on him is because the expectations were here, and their playability was down here.
Yeah, like Clowney when he was drafted, he was super hyped up. Just never really.
Kayvon Thibodeau came out in the draft saying he wanted that Clowney was his inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
So, what kind of inspiration is Kayvon Thibodeau bringing to the game, man?
Ooh, not very good. Hey, Ben.
Did you see that block that ended up hurting him? That was terrible form.
Yes, it was.
Oh, yeah, I saw that and I was like, I
gave him 2 games. I gave him 2 games. We were talking about this shit way back in preseason, man, before the draft.
Yeah.
We were talking about this shit. I give him 2 games, and he didn't even make that.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, and I was just like, man, you got to know how to take that block, especially in the NFL.
Hey, Ben, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, Johnny? Alex, good to see you back.
He's not back. He's producing tonight.
Yeah, I'm just getting it started, and then I'm
hanging in barely. Alex gave me the
apparently, I transmitted COVID through a YouTube comment last week.
I didn't even know you had AOL, Alex.
In Canada, it's called Canvid. It's in Canada, COVID.
It made it all the way here in Arkansas. Thanks, Alex.
Oh, Ramona, all I'm saying is Dolphins Bucs Super Bowl is kind of looking more realistic.
I wish it would.
No,
I'd love that. Yeah, I would love that. I've dreamed of that. I've dreamed of a fucking Super Bowl for so long.
Yeah, keep it in the preseason.
Yeah. Chargers, Bucks.
Well, this year maybe, yeah. Man, that's a long shot.
That was my prediction last year. Was Chargers and Bucks.
It's a long shot.
Chargers gonna be ready this year because of their defense.
I'm not talking about the Chargers. I'm talking about the Bucks, dude.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
yeah, now that all that's happened has happened, I'm going. The game that starts the season is the same that ends the season. I'm going Bills Rams.
but you never bet against Tom Brady.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can bet against that injured offensive line.
True.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what kills it for me.
I'm less worried about that line now than I was before.
Fair. I mean, I am too,
Yeah.
but it's still going to be a problem, I think.
I just think there's a lot of gelling to go on, man. How long is it going to take that line to gel? I mean,
That's the part
Brady
that
will
worries me.
accelerate the process. I know that, but
Yeah.
still, how long?
It's just not a Super Bowl line like it was 2 years ago.
Absolutely not.
But
if you could have kept Kappa, maybe.
Yeah, could have.
Like Shaq Mason and Kappa, I think you could have gotten away with a weaker center with those two at guard. I think.
I like Shaq Mason.
I think Mason's an upgrade. I think he's an upgrade actually over Kappa.
I do too, but like I said, like what I was saying was having both of them as your guards.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, like if you could have kept him and then had both of them, like one left, one right, and then your tackles. Then you can get away with.
Look who's in the chat.
A lot of people at center
with his own friggin' name for a change.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Mr.
Keith?
Larson.
Boss man Keith.
Hey, Keith.
Hello, Keith.
Anthony don't show up in the chat tonight. I swear to God, there's something going on between him and Keith.
Oh, yeah, they're never in the same place at the
Where
same
was
time.
you at? Because I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come in and interrupt. Just fucking God, come on, man. OJ Howard. I'm so sick of hearing that guy's name.
Man, when you get Johnny and OJ Howard jersey.
Oh my God. Yeah, you talk about getting me that fucking 67 Lions jersey. You get that, it's on, Johnny. You're getting an OJ Howard.
Or we could get him a Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, no, I got to get the actual team, please.
You know what? You said that at the right time, Alex. You just, you did too. You just got away with one.
Yo. Oh. Am I missing something with Keith's last comment there?
What's that?
Not Johnny say baseball, the other one.
Oh, that's true.
Right as I said it, that one popped up, and I'm like, oh no, not that one.
I think he's got a hard on for Elizabeth Shue. So he's got
Yeah.
Have you seen Adventures in Babysitting? I don't blame him.
Bent boner there.
Or
Giggity.
in Las Vegas. Yeah.
Giggity giggity. Giggity goo. Oh.
What's up, Sean? How you doing, buddy?
Sean, what's going on, bud?
It's only partially back. We're losing two of them here in a little bit.
Hail to the commander.
Well, we're not completely losing Alex. Alex is gonna produce.
Yeah, it's just my voice.
Language fucked up. Produce.
Yeah.
Produce. Let's emphasize the O and just make it fruit and vegetables.
Cool.
Man, yeah, Sean, this is
It's a fantastic game, man.
So West Virginia just scored to tie the game up again on a nice throw by JT Daniels. So for those of you that don't know, these two starting quarterbacks were actually teammates together at USC. Slovis beat Daniels out for his job once Daniels got hurt. Daniels transferred to Georgia and then transferred to West Virginia. Slovis got hurt. The same thing happened to him.
How ironic is that, man? How rare is that to see, man? Like, two former quarterbacks at the same school going up against each other.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys. Be right back.
You're getting really pale there, dude. Oh, he's always like that.
I'm not dying. I'm just white. I'm like Irish mayonnaise white.
He doesn't
Wait a minute. How come you say what? How come he says what, but he says white perfectly?
I heard that.
Arkansas thing.
Oh. All right. I'll keep pushing on with the news here. Unless you want to hop into the other topics. It's up to you guys.
No, go ahead with the news. This is giving me more fucking rant than I had worked up all day.
I got the West Virginia game on too right now in the background.
It's a damn good game.
Yeah. This. At what point do you consider changing your name from Slovis?
Oh, they're reviewing it now.
Oh, the touchdown?
Yeah. Oh, no, that's a touchdown to me. Yeah.
That's a good point there, Sean. We will see who's better tonight. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Slovis has no awareness, man, of the game. Did you see that sack he took?
Yeah.
Jesus, man. You got to know the guy's going to be there. You ran right to where he wanted you.
Oh,
yeah.
Johnny's
your tackle kept the pass rush outside and over. You never, as a pass rusher, you never run past the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
So the tackle took him outside the tackle box, right? And then Slovis runs right over there where he could get back to him.
Yeah.
And that was, come on, dude.
To me, I've always been high on JT Daniels. I've liked him since he got to USC. So I'm glad he's finally getting an opportunity to play again.
Yeah. Slovis, he's in a different conference now. In the Pac-12, they don't really play much defense. So he's getting a good look at some better defenses from the other side of the country. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
To answer your question.
Oh, you're back.
I've been back. Y'all just didn't see me.
Tell me that ain't Pepto-Bismol in that Buccaneer cup.
It is not. It's actually Twisted Tea raspberry.
Kardashian in a basketball locker room. This is kind of reminiscent of last week, man.
Damn.
Ramona said, I'm so thankful for the predictions about Green Bay. Brady needs no more motivation than that. What a joke.
I missed that one.
Yeah, I don't know what predictions. Which ones are you talking about, Ramona? Because my prediction is they win 10 games. Just because the NFC North has the easy ass schedule this year.
Yeah.
I don't think Green Bay is a 10-win team anymore, but I think they're going to win 10 games.
So that's still a 3-game loss that are normal.
Yeah. And that's still enough for them to win the NFC North this year, in my opinion.
Everybody, Stevie says
by a game or two.
Buds up. I'm glad you said buds up, Stevie, because I don't drink.
Yeah, then it means both, I guess. I didn't even think about that. He said the turnover chain wears remote.
Wow. Shots fired.
These two haven't gone at each other in a while.
Yeah.
I think we should just sit back and watch him go back and forth.
That's kind of what we was doing last week, man, on the show. Where's that Jason dude?
He was there right off the bat, and then he's kind of gotten quiet. Ramona says, I'm not saying this because I'm a Miami fan, but my husband says you heard this first. FSU devastates LSU in their own house, primetime Sunday night. Ben, is the FSU guy. Any thoughts?
Is that really
it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be closer than people think, but I'm going to give the slight edge to LSU.
I didn't catch the score of the Duquesne game last week. Who won that one?
The what?
The FSU won against Duquesne.
It was Duquesne, though. That was
FCS.
Well, school. That was FSU, so there's no telling who they could lose to.
Yeah, but at least they blew out an FCS team like they should, like any FBS team should. That didn't happen.
And Johnny, you spoke up about it, and
there's
Jason again.
There he is.
What is this? Butts up. He's because he said buds up. He said,
Ramona said after LSU loses, Brian Kelly won't know what accent to use.
What was the muffin top shit? What was he picking on you, Alex, with the muffin top shit?
Oh no, he was saying the M on my hat is for muffin. I don't know where that came from. He called me his big muffin. I guess I'm not a.
Who called you that?
Jason.
Oh.
He was getting started right off the bat.
Oh no.
And then he also said this one. He said, I'm hearing my QB may be on the market after that New York Post article came out.
Is that the Brady shit that's going on? Is that what he was referring to? Or
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because there's an article coming out today. Like,
Stevie, that's kind of what I
That's a
see
good
for that
prediction.
game.
Yeah, that's a good prediction.
That's right around what I see for that.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
I had a
Yeah, they're gonna have
28-24, actually.
I believe they're going to
28-24,
fear.
Yeah.
I believe they're going to fear the Spear. Maybe
Still
starting
simple
next week.
game, right?
To me, the one I'm most excited for this week is the 2 versus 5, Ohio State and Notre Dame.
Yes.
I want to see those two beat the shit out
Ohio
of each other.
Ohio State's going to probably beat them by 2 touchdowns. I have no faith in. As a Notre Dame fan, I have no faith in Notre Dame.
I think you're underrating your team.
I think no, I don't think so. I think that Ohio State's offense right now is just fucking on fire, dude.
Mhm.
To me, Ohio State has the best offense in the nation.
Yeah.
What worries me is that defense. Because they
What
were
worries
top
me
5
is
offense last year, but they were like in the 50s, 60s defensively last year.
Well, if they
So
got
we'll see if the new
like they
coordinator.
usually do.
I mean, they've got a good tackle, but that tackle
I think it's going to be close in the first
dominated last
half.
year, so.
It'll be close
I
in the
think
first
so,
half,
too.
and I think Ohio State pulls away.
Well, it should be
Statement.
close. It's 2 against 5, right? So if you look at that, it should be a close game, right?
Yeah.
I don't see Ohio State just going up like 21
I
to
think
nothing
it's
early on.
going to probably be a lot like this game here, the Pitt game.
That's what I'm expecting. I expect it quite back and forth. And then late in the fourth, Ohio State will score. Notre Dame will make a mistake because they're still a very young team, and then Ohio State will put it away.
Yeah.
But that
interesting-
17-point spread they have is ridiculous, in my opinion.
Yeah. I want to see that Oregon game because of Bo Nix. He's going back
Oregon,
playing,
Georgia. Another really interesting one is Florida and Utah. Utah's going to the swamp.
Game. I think that's going to be a good game.
They're only favored by 3 points.
Yeah.
So, and Anthony Richardson's a sleeper quarterback this year. I think he's going to be very good for them.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Ramona, that doesn't make sense because there's 17 games.
He got away from
12
somebody.
and 2.
I'm sorry.
I saw that too.
Oh.
Were they supposed to go 12 and 5? Is that what it's
I
supposed
hate
to
the
be?
way they punt, dude. That drives me nuts in college.
That like run to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand it either. Christopher Cole, thank you for tuning in. Says, hey, what's up, everyone?
What's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris, how you doing, man?
All right. Hop back into the news here. Titans edge rusher Harold Landry tore his ACL. Season's likely over.
Yeah, I saw that today.
To see.
That's a huge loss for that Titans defense.
Yeah. That's really their only edge guy.
Wow, yeah.
Like that interior of the defensive line played very well last year, but Landry on the outside was what made the difference. And now you don't have your top guy. So for a defense that's already kind of just a few stars and other pieces holding it together, you're just asking for trouble there.
Yeah.
That kind of falls right into where I feel like the Titans are going to be. I've got them missing the playoffs by a few games.
Wow, really?
I've got them like 7 and 10, 8 and 9.
I'm right there with you, man.
Okay.
I'm right there with you.
I don't. Robert Woods coming off the ACL scares me, and to me that makes it so the offense literally has nothing other than Derrick Henry. Traylon Burks is a rookie receiver that like the 4th receiver right now and has had wicked asthma and can't do anything. Like
that line's questionable. That offensive line's still a little questionable.
Yeah, and it's a lot of good players that are getting older. You lost arguably your best guy in Roger Saffold, went to the Bills.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think you're just asking for trouble there. He's in protective custody.
I haven't heard much from him since last week.
Maxie?
Huh?
Max?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Anthony. Oh.
Or
He's been online.
as Marty likes to say, Mr. Fingers.
Hmm.
No, that's not Marty. Is it you that calls him that, or is it Alec?
No, not me.
Okay,
It was Alec. I think.
Alec.
Alec.
Yeah.
The side of a boat.
Shit.
All aboard.
That's my boat. I'm gonna go lick it. Only guy in the Navy still calls a ship a boat.
Yeah.
In the Navy.
Does he call the football
He's
team the
gonna
mid-boatman then, or like?
He roots for Army. What are you talking about?
He's probably gonna be.
Wow.
He's gonna probably get into the front of the bow of the ship and just do like the Titanic and do like this, like I'm flying. He's gonna reenact freaking Titanic on that thing.
No, it'd be like Bill Murray. Bill Murray. I'm a sailor.
Oh my god.
That was a good movie. I love that movie.
What about Bob? Yeah, classic.
All right. Bringing this back to football. We're sticking.
All right.
I didn't even know we left.
I forgot this was a football show.
We're sticking in Tennessee. Derrick Henry got a raise from $12 million to $14 million. He's now the highest paid running back in football.
As he should be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially with how much they're going to use him this year.
Oh yeah.
Use him a lot.
This is gonna probably be his last decent good season because they're gonna wear the shit out of him after this season.
Well, I see him using Malik Willis and there is fucking like a wildcat.
Kind of like how San Fran used Trey Lance and
Yeah.
that kind of shit. Yeah. I agree with that. He'll be their trick guy because he's fast. I'll give him that.
Yep. He can run.
Oh yeah, he can run like crazy, and then he can. Oh, that's a nice run by West Virginia.
Son of a bitch, we just keep going back and forth.
Yeah, that's what makes a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I watch this game every fucking year. All right, Pitt's got the lead on the fucking the matchup 40 games, right? But last 3 years, West Virginia's been in that ass.
Yeah.
Well, have they played each other? Because I thought they said this is the first game since 2011.
But
he's talking like the last 3 times they played before this one. Yeah.
Right, before that. Okay.
Yeah. Where are we at here? Panthers put Sam Darnold on IR with that ankle injury, so he's out at least 4 weeks.
Did he hurt his ankle seeing a ghost on the
56
field?
to 10, go Knights! Yeah, woo!
Did he trip over a ghost on the practice field? Just curious on why he got hurt.
Who are you talking about?
Florida State, Steve.
Florida State, yeah.
Florida State split.
The ghost got him.
Yeah, he tripped over the ghost on practice.
Okay, we'll go.
Ben, who's your favorite
Washington.
college team?
What?
Who's your favorite college team?
I already said it.
Florida State.
We already answered
Florida
that while
State,
you guys
yeah.
were on Sam Darnold and the Ghost.
I wasn't. I just barely heard Ghost. I was watching that.
Exactly.
Alec, pay attention.
And then when I try to turn around and act like I'm fucking paying attention, here I go get busted and shit.
All right, we'll talk some more running backs here. So go to Washington, rookie running back Brian Robinson, who was in that attempted carjacking. Unfortunately, was shot multiple times. They put him on the non-football injury list. He made the initial 53-man roster. He was supposed to start, according to reports that were coming out, which is super unfortunate. That
good news is he's recovering
now.
fine and he's getting healthy.
He's already back in the facility.
Yeah.
So he's obviously not practicing and all that yet. That would be ridiculous. But he is he's back around the guys. So which is good. Did you guys hear the little Baker Mayfield snippet that came out from Cynthia Freeland?
Can I say it, or is it okay to say on live TV?
Yeah,
live?
we're past it. We're past 10 o'clock. You're good.
Go ahead, Marty. Let it rip.
We were
Take it.
Basically, he told the media that when it comes to the Cleveland Browns, he's going to fuck them up.
Oh yeah, he ain't holding no punch. I love Baker Mayfield. I love his fucking voice.
Oh, yeah.
There ain't no Aaron Rodgers here, buddy.
Yeah, no, Cynthia was just like kind of just being a fan at that point. I was like, yeah, good luck week 1, Baker. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to fuck him up. Like, just walking by.
Jesus, a Lions fan, though.
Yeah.
You know? You should probably know. That's probably your most famous Lions fan right there, Aaron.
Well, actually, she worked with the
Eminem.
Bills sideline reporter for the preseason games.
But she's also a Lions fan.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying she worked with Buffalo this summer for the Bills preseason broadcast.
Yeah. All right, couple more run it.
West Virginia just took lead 31-24
Yeah.
for the next
10
10
and a half minutes left to go. So probably 2 minutes from now, it'll be tied again. The way this game's going.
I mean, it's probably be give it about 45 to 50 seconds.
Yeah.
You look at these scores and you think, where the fuck is the defense? But there was good defense being played in the first half of this game, man.
Just damn good offenses.
Sticking with running backs here, Ravens signed Kenyon Drake, who was released by the Raiders. Might get some good action week 1. Just threw that out there for Jason so he can get back in the comments there. Depending on what happens with J.K. Dobbins.
J.K.
Like
Rowling?
right now,
J.K. Rowling is making another Harry Potter movie, ain't it?
yeah, shut up. I said Dobbins. So if Dobbins isn't good to go right now, it's Mike Davis and probably Kenyon Drake right behind him. So we'll see what happens there. The Chargers signed Sony Michel, who got released by the Dolphins. Last little bit of running back news here. Texans released Marlon Mack, so Damian Pierce is going to be your starting running back in Houston. That's for fantasy.
Yeah, I have on my fantasy team.
Fantasy football people.
Which game? Which? Spit it out, Johnny. Which fucking game are you more interested in? Denver, Seattle, or Baker and the Browns?
Baker and the Browns.
Baker and Browns.
Absolutely. It's not even close.
It's like the Seattle, and that's a primetime game.
That's the Monday nighter, isn't it?
Yeah. Baker and the Browns are fucking like a 1 p.m. game. They should flex that, man. They really should.
Yeah. I would love
I think the majority of the country might get it, though, still get that game.
I think so.
Well, I'll get it. I got a ticket right now. So
do I, yeah. But I'm just saying they could,
But that's the game. That should be the fucking game of the week going into Sunday night, man,
But you know what? In fairness to the NFL schedulers, they didn't know. I think they made the schedule before Baker got.
Well, of course,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just super.
They nailed it last year, man. They nailed the schedule last year. Those games that we thought were going to be shit games turned out fucking great, man.
Yeah.
But that game, oh man, by far a much better watch. It's going to be a much better watch than Seattle and Denver, man.
Oh, that's going to be
a foregone conclusion, man. That's a foregone conclusion in that game.
Did you already talk about Russell and his?
But
I was actually just going to bring that up.
But if Russell goes home and loses to fucking Pete Carroll in that game,
they're going to call for his head already.
That fucking plane ride back to fucking Denver is going to be horrible.
They're going to have Russell Wilson on the discounted
and they'll be like, no, you
clearance
stay
aisle
here.
at Walmart.
All that guaranteed money and shit. It would be worth watching if they lost, but I don't know. I'd rather watch the Browns.
That game might be closer than people think, though, too.
Yeah, it might be.
If Russell Wilson loses, he's going to be.
I hope the Seattle quarterback, whoever it is, throws fewer interceptions and Russell throws touchdowns. That's all I'm hoping for with this game.
Yeah.
Geno Smith is the starting quarterback for the Seahawks, right?
Yeah. I believe so, yeah.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
Oh, boy.
Dangerous.
Dangerous.
Well, speaking of Russell Wilson, we'll get to that in Jason's comment there. So Russell Wilson signed the 5-year, $245 million extension with the Broncos today. $165 million of that is guaranteed.
And just like that, we are now rated R.
No, we're rated X.
Jason, you want a kid? Fucking adopt
XXX.
one. I ain't giving out no more.
What did you say, Johnny?
I told Jason if he wants a kid, go adopt one. I ain't giving out no more.
Yeah, you already got your baseball team. You're good.
Oh, shut the fuck up! Now I gotta go get fucking 2 more.
Who has more kids, Aaron Rodgers or Johnny? Survey says.
Dude, I only told you about the 9 boys. I got 2 girls too, you know.
That's
Yeah.
11. That's a football team.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, $165 million guaranteed for Russell Wilson. Anyone got any problems with that?
Well, I didn't hear you.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
Are you talking about his money?
Yeah, the guaranteed
past
money.
his
The
prime,
money
I think.
part of it is interesting because it
Way past.
resets that fucking contract that they're looking at in Baltimore.
Oh,
And
Lamar
to me,
Jackson, yeah.
Cincinnati and LA as well.
Yeah.
And Justin Herbert.
I don't know. I just
Hey, Blackie, glad to see you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for tuning
hey,
in.
Blackie,
man.
what's going on, man?
This
Hey,
game is awesome.
It
Real
is
quick,
a great game.
What's his guaranteed? How much is he getting guaranteed, Russ?
136.
65.
165. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, he's still getting a lot of money guaranteed.
Blackie,
So,
Blackie,
80
what did you
million of
think
that
about the
isn't
Wildcats
guaranteed.
last week, buddy? Give me a hell yeah for the Wildcats.
That was an upset.
Man,
You guys called it.
Scott
but I think
Frost is
Nebraska gave
on
it
the
away.
hot seat. Yeah.
That was a
Nebraska
good
gave
game,
that
too.
game away.
What the hell was he thinking with that onside kick?
What? I
Like, I understand if you get that, you put the game away, but, like, just your team is playing well. Just go out there and let them play. Don't get in the way of them. That's how you lose your job. Blackie gave you a big hell yeah.
Yes. Blackie's the one that convinced me, hey, man, check out the Wildcats. All right.
Corey said same QB play Lamar Jackson's like Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, I wonder why. God.
Johnny's
Yeah, I
got
wonder
nothing
It
why.
would
but
have
rest
nothing to
tonight.
do with them both having the same fucking offensive coordinator, would it?
I sense a rant brewing.
5 fucking sacks for
This
Western
rant
Pennsylvania.
has happened probably a dozen times over the last year at least.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
we beat that one to death. Blackie, yeah, absolutely. And yeah, that offensive line looked damn good. Skronsky's probably going to be a top 5 pick in next year's draft. That guy's just a stud. He made one mistake last week. And that's the only time you heard his name last week. So that's life of an
They
offensive lineman.
started the game off talking about him there for a little bit. So
Yeah. The main thing for Northwestern is they got to keep that quarterback healthy. The last time they had a quarterback healthy the entire season was when they were in the Big Ten championship game. The last couple of years, they've started like 5 different quarterbacks, and you've won about as many games as you've had quarterbacks touch the field. So, like, you've got a talented enough quarterback. Please keep him upright, and then they will be interesting again.
I agree, Ramona. Yeah. 100% with that one.
Yeah, I like Baker Mayfield. I really do.
That's why I like Jim McMahon with the Bears, man. The fucker was he didn't fucking give a shit. He didn't fucking pull his punches.
Yeah. Nebraska got frosted.
Nebraska frosted.
That was a good one, Mark.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I still think Northwestern's going to come back down to earth a little bit. I still see them
Oh,
as a 4-8, 5-7 kind of team, though. They
I've
just
got them
don't-
right at 6-6. That's where I've got them.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that game's kind of the high, and then you'll start to see them kind of even out a bit here.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, if you're from Florida, I think you're going to get that game because the Panthers are in your division or in the Bucs division. So they usually show, if it's not Bucs, they'll show division rival games.
I can't wait for
Except where I live at, we get
That
nothing
Saints
but
and
freaking
Falcons
Dallas
game was a
Cowboys
sneaky
crap.
good game right there, man. Because the Falcons, I don't care how shitty the Falcons are, they play the Saints like the Saints do us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Hey, here's one for Ramona. Do you know that fucking Tua has not lost a game to fucking Bill Belichick and the Patriots?
yeah,
He's
that's
played him
right.
3 times and they've beat him 3 times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be 4 in a row. I think they take that one next week.
Yep, I agree.
Spoiler for the predictions we're doing next week, but I think Miami takes that one.
Yeah, we did have a fucking. Oh, wait a minute, we're still on the news. Fuck, are we?
I mean, yeah, there's still lots we can talk about. I guess I'll talk a little bit of the Cowboys just because it involves.
Oh God, do we gotta?
Yeah, because
I'm sorry. I had to go there.
so they came out and said that Tyler Smith, the rookie they drafted in the first round this year's their starter at left tackle for your guys' game next week.
Good.
I think that's a big deal because they've also been in talks with Jason Peters, which please don't sign him just as a football guy. That would look terrible for a guy that played for the Eagles his entire career to go play for the Cowboys. Just please don't.
Oh yeah, but it's happened before.
I know, but I hate it every time it happens.
I know. It's not like it used to be, dude. Before free agency took off big, they were serious about staying out of the same divisions and all that shit, but they don't give a shit. This guy playing today can be with your biggest rival tomorrow.
Yeah.
Go at Gerald McCoy, okay? You know?
Yeah.
I'm home.
Corey, the reason Tyler Johnson got cut and Scotty didn't is special teams and special teams alone.
Exactly.
The fact that Scotty's willing to do whatever it takes to make a roster and Tyler Johnson wasn't. That's the difference.
Well, and he's also Tom Brady's type of receiver.
Tom Brady likes
It
him.
had
He plays
nothing to do
special
with
teams.
Tom Brady.
He's faster.
Scotty Miller plays
Part
3
of it
positions.
does.
Scotty Miller plays 3 positions on special teams. If you go to a fucking rookie and you say you're going to play some special teams, he says, "No, I can't play special teams." Then you're not going to fucking be on the team long, dude.
But if
I
Scotty,
would have cut him then.
if Scotty
Whether
played
Brady's
poorly
there
on
or not.
special teams, they would still probably keep him because again, Brady likes that Edelman, Amendola type of receiver. He's always had those kind of guys.
Yeah, if neither of them played special teams, Johnson's still getting cut.
Edelman played special teams. Check it out.
Yeah, no, but what we're saying is the special teams obviously makes a difference, but Brady likes Miller a lot more than he likes Johnson. And so we're saying if neither of them played special teams, Johnson's still getting cut.
Yeah.
That's just the way that is. Oh, okay, what the? Let's say skid mark. If you're just gonna pick on the host of the show, just tune out. Nobody wants to hear your spineless comments.
Damn.
Who's she talking about?
And Corey's got a point there too. You got to have separation. Scotty Miller gets separation, and his routes, if you haven't looked, are getting better.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
They see growth in Scotty, and they just fucking.
And Scotty's a hell of a gunner too.
You can't tell a team that you're not going to play fucking special teams. You just can't.
Yeah, Scotty's a
To
hell
me,
of a
if I'm
gunner.
a
He'll
coach, I
get
cut
down
them
there.
right there. Honestly.
Right there. Throw the
I'm
flag
like,
down.
you're telling me what you play. I'll tell you you're not playing here. Like, that's what I would do.
Well, your coach would probably just beat their ass right there.
But because of the talent, because of the talent
kneecaps.
of Johnson, he was able to get picked up by somebody. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess I didn't talk about that either. He's also going to the Texans. So I guess all your guys' old players are just ending up in Houston. OJ, Tyler.
It's gonna be like a Buccaneer retirement home.
Not like there's no connection between Tampa and fucking Lovey.
Yeah, true.
yeah.
Oh fuck! I knew that Tyler Johnson shit would come up tonight, man. I almost took Marty's spot.
All right, we'll stick with receivers here. The Eagles traded Jalen Reagor to Minnesota for a 2023 7th and a 2024 conditional 4th. I find that hilarious just because of all that draft shit.
Yeah.
They're getting deep in here.
Jesus, these two are going at it. Anyways,
What?
so if you remember back to the 2020 draft,
Don't pick on
Jalen Reagor was selected one pick before Minnesota selected Justin Jefferson. And there's footage of them laughing at the fact that they took Jalen Reagor, and now they just traded for his ass. Anyone else find that a little ironic?
The NFL, bud.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a drop in fucking pay.
Yeah, exactly.
Too.
What's that?
There's a drop in pay for somebody there. I can't remember who it was. Reagor was the guy.
Yeah. The Vikings laughed that Jefferson was still on the board, especially when it was pretty well known that Philly was going receiver. Just see all. Jesus, all right. I'm leaving them to go at it in the comments. Where are we at here? Talking another trade. The Saints traded safety Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and a 2025 7th-round pick to Philly for a 2023 5th and a
Thank
2024 6th.
At least we ain't got to see him no more.
Yeah. And it's
getting all up in Brady's face and shit.
yeah. Well, and friggin' they traded him. Like, here's what I don't get is Gardner-Johnson was good enough that if you let him walk, you're almost guaranteed to get a 3rd-round compensatory draft pick.
Yeah.
He's done enough to warrant that.
Right.
You trade him for a 5th and a 6th just because he was getting upset that you wouldn't pay him. So because he threw a fit, you gave him away for less than what you would have got. That's where, like, that. At first, I didn't think it was a bad trade, and then I thought about that, and I was like, yeah, that doesn't make sense to me the more I think about it.
Grant Stewart, I loved him as specialty. He was never going to be a starting linebacker, but he could have,
especially not for you guys.
Rotation.
No, but he was like one of our best special team players.
Yeah, it kind of surprised me they traded him.
Yeah. And I got a thing for Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Now we no longer have 2 of them on a team playing.
Yeah.
Of course, I could have done without Suck Up. I'm sorry. In this era of football, there are too many. Look at Young Wei Koo and those guys that are coming out, and they're just fucking it up. Dude. And there's a lot of Suck Up ranks around in the 20s as a kicker in the league right now. So,
he had his chance, man. He had his chance. He just couldn't.
Yeah, I know. I'm just. God, I want to be able to fucking sit back and relax when we got a 55-yarder or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
Well, he missed a 52-yarder though. That's the thing.
Yeah, right after hitting a 55-er.
And he didn't get enough chances, I don't think. Neither guy, because
agreed.
In Tennessee, that Tennessee game, I think they only had one opportunity. That was Suck Up's field goal. So
yeah,
they couldn't move the ball down the. But again,
I think it's because he got iced. What's his name? Borgalis. When they iced him, because he just nailed the fucking field goal for 49. It was like it was a no-brainer. And I think maybe that when he came back and kicked and missed, even though it was a bad snap, I think the way he reacted to it might have had something to do with it too, because he kind of like was nonchalant about it, which everybody says that's what you want your kicker to do, right? But when they do it like that, it kind of looks bad,
And especially when you're trying to fight for a spot,
exactly.
Can't be doing
when there's one spot between 2 or 3 people, that's got to mean something when you mess up. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's 100% it. And Corey's comment before, I agree. As long as you can shut down CeeDee Lamb, you're going to win that game. To me, that's it. Because your run defense is going to be enough to stop Pollard and Zeke. I'm not worried about that one bit. It's your secondary has to stop one guy. And I think you guys can do it, and I think you guys win that game.
I don't know who the fucking Golden Knights were playing. Golden Knights, that's your shit. I don't know who UCF was playing tonight, but they put a 56 burger on their ass.
I'll find out. What else do we got for news here? Bears claimed last year's first rounder Alex Leatherwood from the Raiders.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens there. He goes to arguably the worst offensive line in the league and doesn't make it that much better.
No. Good luck.
I'm giving
Leatherwood
a benefit of a doubt. He played 1 year, and they threw him out there into the pit. They didn't develop him at all.
No.
How do you take any player, in, especially offensive lineman or defensive lineman, in one fucking year and decide, okay, I'm done with you?
I think that was a McDaniels call.
Yeah, that
There's
absolutely
a lot of talk
was.
out here. He liked somebody else at that spot with more experience, and so they decided, okay, well,
don't say experience because in the Raiders because the guy that just left there only liked fucking old players.
That's Raider football, baby.
By the way, UCF was playing South Carolina State, and they won 56-10.
Whoop, whoop.
You see that tackle by West Virginia on the return?
I just saw the end of it there. Yeah,
there it is.
Man,
yeah.
Oh,
that's a clothesline all day long.
Yeah. There's no flag there, so
Someone signed him to a WWE contract.
Yeah. All right. What else do we got here? I mean, the Lions got rid of all their backup quarterbacks. Thank fucking God.
All of them, except for what's his name?
Goff was the only one standing, and then they went and signed Nate Sudfeld to be the backup.
Well,
he don't look just as bad as these other two, so
he's better than Blau and Boyle.
He's not going to take over for Goff.
Oh God,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they wanted to make Goff feel comfortable.
Blah blah. That's what.
And apparently they tried to trade for Sudfeld before he ended up getting released.
Yeah.
So it sounds like they were
here's
going
a
after
little
him.
rant, a mini rant about Hard Knocks.
All right.
Give me a fucking break. We know Goff can't get along with teammates. It's been proven and talked about to death. All right. So now he's finally getting along with teammates. Dude, come on. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Him and Campbell were, kind of tight there.
You're letting the Hard Knocks
for a minute.
bite your ass, man. There's just too much. Campbell's probably slapping him around and telling him, look, you're going to act like this, motherfucker. I don't care if you like the guys or not. You're going to pretend to like them. That's pretty much it. And he probably told the team basically the same thing.
Well, and that's what the coach is supposed to do. He's trying to, build that chemistry, that, identity.
He told fucking
yeah.
He told Brown Ross St. Brown, sun god. He told him, he said he's probably taking him to the side and saying, look, man, his contract will be up soon. You ain't got to worry about it too much longer. All right. Just try to stay steady with us here. All right.
Garoppolo 2023.
I'm okay with that. I am.
Mayfield 2023.
Again, I'd be okay with that.
Marcus Mariota 2023.
Yeah. No.
He
not
does
that one.
not
I'll take
fit
Goff
the-
over
No,
Mariota.
man.
No Mario.
Dan Campbell won't be there then because
No.
Dan Campbell wants somebody like fucking Baker Mayfield. He wants a fucking quarterback out there fucking all aggro and shit.
Yep.
I said aggro, dude.
I mean, I looked at the dictionary. It's like something old people say. Dang, damn it.
Aggro's a millennial thing, dude. What are you talking about?
Dang, damn it.
Oh, I missed one more trade here. It happened in your guys' division. I don't think it's very relevant, but Laviska Shenault got sent from Jacksonville to Carolina for a 7th this year and a 6th in 2024. I don't think it's going to do much.
Yeah.
I agree with Ramona. Anybody else agree with Ramona in this one? Well, I think we've
Oh, yeah.
already said that we see
Anytime.
this happening anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I'm going more to the fact that I don't think it'll be overly close.
Yeah.
Really?
Tua has
Belichick teams start out bad. They start out rough all the time.
Yeah.
And it's right there. It sounds like it's going to be awful to play in, especially if you're coming from New England. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I actually think fucking Miami sweeps them.
Yeah, Miami's got the first game. If it's in Miami, it might be a blowout. Actually,
they beat them the last three straight. Well, Tua has beat them 3 times straight. I don't know if it's straight, but he's undefeated against fucking Miami. I don't know how many of those were pulled in and out shits, but I don't think last year. And it's a worse team. Honestly, the Patriots are one of the few teams that actually came out of the draft in this fucking preseason worse off than they were.
Chris.
No.
He played college ball at Michigan. Let's just start this now.
Which face is he going to be wearing?
No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Going to have a freaking Michael Jackson plastic surgery going on.
No, he can afford better he can afford better nowadays. They've improved their fucking plastic surgery.
Real quick on the
I'd be very okay with that.
On the Patriots and Belichick, I think he's Greg Popovich in it.
Yeah,
I think it's Greg Popovich in it.
A couple more seasons and then mail it in.
And mail it in.
Just kind of riding it out until he just.
The Admiral's gone, so what the fuck?
Yeah. Duncan, Ginobili.
Yeah.
Parker. Yeah. Well, they just got rid of DeJounte Murray too. Like they're tearing it down, and I think he's just gonna see it fully tear down, and then he's just gonna be like, "Deuces."
Same thing with the Patriots. I mean, it's just like they're just tearing stuff down, like going for that full rebuild pretty soon, sooner than later.
Does Belichick hand it to Steve and then just stay as GM? Is that what's gonna happen, or do you think Belichick's gonna walk away the entire like?
How do you like my Steve Belichick?
That's why.
It's not enough.
No, that's not quite enough, man.
That's not quite enough.
What's that, John?
No, that's not quite enough.
Steve's the reason fucking Ben's got McDaniel right now.
Yep.
Because he's just going to step into his daddy's footsteps. First down.
It's a nice run. The running backs are running the ball well, especially on Pitt's side.
This is a well-played game. I love rivalry games, man. What the NCAA has been fucking idiots about the rivalry games forever. When the first time when fucking Notre Dame said, "I don't want to play Miami no more. They're too mean." They should have smacked them in the fucking head and said, "You're going to play them, bitch. This is football. It ain't fucking candy ass shit."
Well, see, here's the thing: when you're an independent, you can kind of pick and choose who you play.
True.
Much of it sucks.
Well, if you're Alabama, you can pick and choose who you want to play too.
Yeah.
True. Or Michigan.
Don't even get me started on that shit.
Michigan.
Yeah,
Marty, you're
good. Say it, Marty. God damn it!
You're scared.
I finally realized what Michigan or what that M stands for Michigan. Mediocre.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we can.
Wait. Who's your team?
I can Arkansas and Notre Dame. I can put them in place on both of those.
He's fucking lying. He's an Arkansas Razorback, and he knows it. He just says Notre Dame because they're ranked higher.
I've actually was a Notre Dame fan before Arkansas.
I can put you in your place about either team with Michigan. So
no, exactly. The only team that can kind of semi-compete was Notre Dame, and it's still not even that close.
Touchdown,
Pitt. We're tied again.
All right, look at that. Nice.
This is a fucking killer ass game, man.
3:41 left. It's a damn good game.
I'm gonna try to get it out a little bit, longer, and I've got to hop off here
I
a
only
little
got
bit.
3 pieces of news left here. Tre'Davious White's on the PUP list to start. Byron Jones is on the PUP list to start. And keep an eye on Najee Harris here. He suffered a Liz Frank injury. Sounds like he's still ready to go for week 1. He's still going to be the guy.
If he
But
doesn't
that's
go,
something to keep an eye on.
yeah, that's a big loss if he can't go like week 1
No,
or misses
Notre
any
Dame
time.
is just a fancy Mac school.
Tied up.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
I just think it's funny that they got female expression in their name. It's a dame.
And then Johnny's
All right.
team is a Florida team that's like
Johnny don't
high
have a
school
team.
status. Oh, you don't?
Yeah, Johnny legitimately doesn't have a team. I've tried to
Yeah.
press him for a year and a half now to try and figure it out, and he doesn't. He legitimately doesn't have one.
And then Alex has got a team that last national title was probably before he was born.
It was the year before I was born, yes, and it was still it's still more recent than either of yours, so by a decade. So
True,
Yeah.
true.
I think the Razorbacks fucking won their first their last title when I was still in diapers.
well, and Notre Dame was
Think
in
about
the
that
league
one.
before Michigan for their last one. So
When
I'll
I
get
was
my
in
Bible out. No.
I think,
decades ago.
I think the last time Notre Dame won a title, I think I was -3.
oh,
How's that independent shit working out for you there, Notre Dame?
Oh, that sucks.
it's putting a lot of money in their pockets. That's about it.
That's it.
NBC's putting and Peacock is putting a lot of money in their pockets,
Yeah.
Peacock.
and in the
All
Big
it.
Ten too. The Big Ten next year.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's all I got.
The Big Ten
Yeah, I
and
can't stand
mediocre
that
one.
cunt. Oh shit! I said that out loud.
Oh god. Oh god.
Johnny.
Well, on that
It's
note,
good knowing you guys.
I'm gonna hop to the back.
That
I'll be
depends,
the
Mark.
back if you guys need me. The rest of you guys see you next week.
Will there be a next week or
You're right. To be
To be
continued.
determined.
to be? There goes our.
Since you're
Blue
sitting
Chew
back there now,
advertisement.
Alex, being the producer, you can produce these chats. I'll leave them alone. There you go. Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, man, poor Patrick.
And then,
Well, yeah, USC and UCLA are going to the Big Ten in
All
a
right.
couple years.
I think it's time to hit some rants. Did you have a rant, Ben?
Yeah, but I'll go last.
I don't know if I can do my rant. I don't have enough air in my lungs right now.
Okay. Well, I don't mind doing rants once in a while. Just once in a while. The roster, the Buccaneers roster, okay? Ryan Griffin. Oh, fuck. Did you see that?
Ryan Griffin. Fuck, did you see that? That's an awesome way to start a rant.
Touchdown, Pitt. Touchdown, Pitt.
That's gold right there. Ryan Griffin. Fuck, did you
Fix
see
that.
that? That's a long name for a quarterback.
Wow, look at that.
Well, the word fuck was going to be involved in this rant anyway. So
Cool.
great pick six. 2:58 left in the game. Okay, Ryan Griffin, fuck him. Why do they keep wasting roster spots on a fucking coach? Put a clipboard in his hand, hire him as a fucking head coach, and quit fucking up shit where you can put a fucking kid out there who's trying to make a spot. You know what I mean? I'm so sick of what Ryan Griffin is a waste of air, pure and simple. He's taking up space that we could be breathing. He's breathing our air for what? To get paid? I don't know. I ran out.
Okay, well, I guess it's my turn. I'll see how much air I got in my lungs. Johnny literally ran out of air and passed out. All right, Josh Gordon in the news today, or I guess it was yesterday. Josh Gordon was released by the Kansas City Chiefs, and now the Tennessee Titans has picked him up. And my whole thing is there's actually two mini rants. One, Josh Gordon had potential if the NFL did not suspend him for an entire season. Yes, for weed at the time was illegal, but now it is legalized. So now it looks stupid for a player to basically lose his career over a failed marijuana test. And two, another thing that pisses me off, every time he gets cut from a team, they make excuses. Oh, he's still rehabbing. He still needs a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth chance. It is time for him to retire. He only had 35 yards receiving, started 7 games with the Kansas City Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, was targeted 14 times, caught 7 balls. The year before that, he only had, I think, 248 yards receiving with Seattle, and then also played with Tom Brady and put up very below average stats. And yet the media always wants to make excuses for him. Yes, it looks stupid now that he wasted 3 years of his career with failed marijuana tests. I get that. But right now, the last 3 seasons, it is excuse after excuse after excuse. It is time for him to retire and time for ESPN to stop kissing his ass.
Oh, you done?
Johnny was just wasn't paying attention. He was just looked TV.
That was the worst time. That happened at the worst fucking time, man. I had the rant all waiting to go.
Yeah.
And then that pick six, man. That was sorry, guys. Bring it, Ben.
If
Okay.
it was Aaron Rodgers, Johnny would have been on the spot on that one.
Okay. All right. Look, I got a rant right now, and it's got something to do with one of our co-hosts here. His team, his college team. Yeah, that's right. Notre Dame.
Oh Lord.
Fucking Notre Dame. What the fuck does it make them special, huh? God damn it. Just because they got a fucking NBC Peacock contract, they think they're fucking special. They think they fucking walk on water. They haven't been relevant since 1990. Okay? Jeez. Can we stop making this team think they're more relevant than they actually are? How many college football playoff appearances? Huh? Like, and the last one they made, they had to join a freaking conference to do it. There. And you know what? No. That's not it. And if they play that Rudy movie one more fucking time, it's that little hobbit, Sean Astin running down the field, making a damn tackle and lifting him on his teammate's shoulders, I'm going to fucking lose it. Anyway, that's all I got to say on that. So,
Hey Ben, tell me how you really feel about Notre Dame.
Okay. Two things here. All right. Corey Brown. The guy's been standing there with a clipboard long as fucking enough. They got to train him as long as he's been training to play football. What the fuck, man? I don't get it. Make him a fucking coach, kick him the fuck off the team, get him off the practice squad, put somebody else there who's deserving of the spot. Just stop with this bullshit Ryan Griffin crap, man. He's not going to play football. He's going to stand there with a fucking clipboard the rest of his life and soak up the money. What happens when Brady's gone and he don't have to fucking catch Brady no more? Huh? And as far as Rudy, Notre Dame's most famous product is a make-believe fucking player. What the fuck? He's not real, people.
he's a fucking hobbit.
Is this national pick on Notre Dame night?
You're goddamn right it is.
I was good
Cool.
until Rudy came up, man. That is so, there are some really good football movies out there about real football players. Even fake football players, there's better movies. For good
Exactly.
God, North Dallas 40. I'd rather watch that than fucking Rudy. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
38.
Well, that felt
31.
good. 38-31 Pittsburgh right now.
It seemed like everybody just kind of lowered their blood pressure by talking about Notre Dame.
Oh, it does feel better, don't it?
And I'm over here like agreeing, like, I mean, honestly, Notre Dame's like the Dallas Cowboys. They're overhyped just because of their name. They're not deserving to have national TV time week in and week out and have their name shoved down your throat.
Yeah, I could be watching
they're
UCF
overhyped.
or Towson or fucking Maryland, some other fucking team. Oh, I'd rather watch Florida A&M than fucking watch goddamn Notre Dame. Their Rudy loving ass. They got a statue in front of their school of Rudy. Mm-hmm. What are they, fucking Sylvester Stallone fans? They're fake. Yeah. They're not real.
No, that's Eagles fans that have Sylvester Stallone.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah.
It's a good comparison. And the Razorbacks. Let me tell you about the Razorbacks.
Oh, no. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Where's Alex? Did he just leave?
Oh, that's a bad hit.
Where's Alex? Did he just leave or what?
No. Alex is producing.
Oh.
Come on, Blackie. You know you can't stand it either.
Yeah.
Rudy.
I'd laugh my ass off if Central Michigan beats Notre Dame.
Oh, that'd be great.
I don't even know what they're playing. I haven't even looked at the schedule. But that'd be great. That would be funny as hell. Yeah. Sorry, Marty. I'm not doing this just to pile on you, bud.
Oh, that's fine.
Ben is.
Hey, I don't. Yeah. Me and Ben, I mean, this has been brewing from the chat and everything, so we'll see if
you kind of asked for it when you started on Alex. That's like
even though I mean,
and Anthony.
Wolverines has been mediocre, and I mean Florida State's been more exciting to watch than Michigan.
Did they carry that guy off the field? I didn't notice. It looked like a pretty bad hit.
Gee, I wonder who put that comment.
So, top 5. Anybody got any bold predictions for the 2022 NFL season? Like 5 bold predictions.
Well, let's hear yours first.
Mine?
We got to hurry up and get your predictions before you can't predict no more.
Okay. So, number 5. Mike Evans will have career high numbers across the board. Touchdowns, receptions, yards after catch.
Bold predictions. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's just the start now. That's like a little toe in the water, you know. So anybody got any problems? Everybody kind of agree that Evans going to have career numbers this upcoming season around just touchdowns, receiving, yards, everything, if he stays healthy?
I don't know, because they want to run the ball more. I think they'll still have really good numbers, but I don't think, and you might get 1,000 yards still. That'll be like,
I think he could get about 14, 15 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's possible.
Like I can see about 15 touchdowns for Evans.
I can see
number 4.
That's not his best. 14 or 15 was his numbers last year, I think.
No, 14.
Was it 14?
No, was it 14 or 13? Oh, 14. 14.
His average is right around 14. So give me a 20 touchdown mark. Then I'm impressed. Because that can be done too. It's a 17 season, so.
Okay, number 4. Ryan Tannehill will be benched for Malik Willis. It may be mid-season. It could be late in the season, but Ryan Tannehill will be benched.
Benched. You're saying benched. The word benched there now, right?
Benched.
Not.
I can barely. You don't think so?
No way in hell.
If they start struggling really bad, you don't think they're going to hear the
No,
whispers?
you're not gonna. You are eating that fucking. You're eating the cake they're handing out, man. Drinking that Kool-Aid, bud, because Malik Willis is not a starting quarterback in this league. He's not.
And I don't think Ryan Tannehill some weeks is a starting quarterback.
Well, he's won his division a couple of seasons in a row.
Yeah, a lot of it had to do with Derrick Henry.
A lot of it's got to do with using the weapons that you're handed.
Yeah.
And he has done it. He's managed the games, and that's all you really need. Malik Willis can't do that.
You never know. All right, so number 3 on my list, the Cincinnati Bengals will miss the playoffs.
I got okay. What was that? Was your number 1 or number 2 or what?
No, this is number 3.
Oh God, I gotta wait fucking 3 more to fucking tell you you're wrong about that one.
What, the Cincinnati Bengals? I mean, the wild cards, I got Chiefs, Raiders.
Well,
and,
I'll tell you, AFC
flip-flop
North,
golf.
there could be 3 teams coming out of AFC North, so I can't rule the Bengals out at all.
All right, number 2, the Detroit Lions will have a playoff berth.
That's a pretty bold statement. I'll go with that one. That's not your number 1.
That's not number 1.
Holy shit! I'm waiting to hear this number 1.
Number 1, Justin Herbert wins NFL MVP.
Oh, you got to switch that shit up because that's a very strong possibility about Justin Herbert. But
Yeah,
it's far more bold to say that the Detroit Lions are going to be in the playoffs.
but the thing is, though, the NFL loves kissing Aaron Rodgers' ass. I mean, it's always about. I feel like Herbert finally gets goes. Remember last year? Last year it was Brady Rodgers, and they still gave it to Rodgers. They barely talked. They sprinkled in a little bit of Herbert. I think Herbert takes it this year.
Sorry about that, Alex. No, dude. I would love to see the Lions make a playoff game, as I'm sure everybody else here would, but I don't see it happening. Justin Herbert is probably the front runner right now for the MVP award.
Well, no, Lamar Jackson if he's healthy, and Aaron Rodgers trying to defend, and maybe Brady in his last season.
They're looking at Josh Allen, and fucking Justin Herbert, and that's all the talk's been about is them two right there. And Mahomes making a comeback.
And you can't.
Mahomes making a comeback. Is that the silliest shit you ever heard? I didn't know he went anywhere.
Bullshit.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, that's some bull crap about Mahomes comeback player of the year.
Spit your nuts out.
I'm
sorry, that didn't sound right. But anyway,
no, you might want to refresh that. You'd like to try again, Johnny?
No, it'd come out the same way anyway.
Well, you said the C word earlier, so nothing surprises me.
I can't believe I did that. You had to bring it back up too, didn't you?
I said the C word. I didn't say the actual word.
Oh, yeah, Wilson's up there too. If Wilson has a good year this year, man, you can watch for him to be an MVP finalist too.
What about the running back from the Colts? Not Tyler, what's his name?
Jonathan Taylor.
Taylor, yeah.
Yeah. He was a good contender last year.
Mm-hmm.
If Henry stays healthy, though, I don't know. I honestly, that's one of my boldest prediction this year is that fucking Henry's going to win the running back trophy.
Derrick Henry?
Yep.
I almost put him on the list having him.
He got injured one season and everybody writes him off, man. You don't write Derrick Henry off, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had
Purdue
like Derrick
currently
Henry
leading Penn State 24-21.
And I'll turn that on as soon as this game's over with. West Virginia's got the ball.
He is fucking. He's acting too much for it to be a real catch. He knows it hit the ground. I didn't even see it, but the way he's acting about it.
It hit the ground.
He's trying to rush everybody to the line.
No, they're going to look at it. I think it hit the ground before.
Yeah. 22 seconds left. This game is. If this game goes to overtime, I'm going to shit myself.
Gross.
Right here on national TV.
Oh,
We're not even on
right.
national TV, but we're
I
on
wonder if we
international
would-
motherfucking TV. By God, we had a fucking Englishman in here earlier. That's definitely on the ground. That's not even a question, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, people.
Okay. You want me to do any bold predictions or whatever?
Yes, sir. 5.
5. Okay. Number one.
You don't have to go 5, but that's a guideline.
Well, okay, well, I'll try. One of them is I think Marty's going to get over this cough sooner or later. Number 2, this is going to be really bold. Jimmy Garoppolo is going to replace Trey Lance eventually.
Whoa.
Deep into the season. That's a bold statement.
I didn't even hear that one. I was reading Ramona's comment down here.
I said Jimmy Garoppolo around mid-season to late season is going to replace Trey Lance and get his job back.
It's okay.
You okay with that?
No.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Johnny's like, no.
That's not my prediction. Let's see.
Texans, Corey. Go ahead.
Garoppolo.
Oh, me and Blackie have to disagree on this one.
No, not after week 4. I think he goes in probably November, December.
So they're giving him the whole season. He's not going to get benched. They're going to give him the whole season. They spent too much money, too much time on him.
We'll see. We
Did they
shall
call
see.
the game?
Yes.
Oh, that's the game.
Yeah, they reversed the call. So I think it was 4th down, too.
See, don't take rival games away from us, man. This is what you get with a rivalry game.
Yep. Now, is this they're starting this again from here on out, or is it just like this year and next year?
I think it's from now on.
Okay, well that's good. All right, I'm gonna turn the other game on. You said Purdue's leading.
It was 4th down. Okay. Game over.
Game over. Good game, from what I saw.
Yeah, the Garoppolo thing, that they're just giving him a chance to fucking sit there for. First off, they cut his money. Okay, he's not coming back in. He's not going to start a game. That's Trey Lance's team. They've said it and they meant it when everybody's doubted them the whole way through, but they've showed that they've stuck to their guns all the way through this whole debacle.
I'll give you another bold prediction. Chiefs missed the playoffs.
Oh, I almost put that in before the Bengals.
Well, I did, so there.
I don't think that's that bold. I kind of feel like that anyway.
Well, most experts have Chiefs in there, and most fans do. So,
well, I'm not most. I've got Chargers and Raiders ahead of the Chiefs.
well, you're special.
Well, who do you got ahead of the Chiefs?
Raiders and Chargers.
See?
But unlike you and me, a lot of fans have the Chiefs still coming back and being.
See,
in.
I got the Chiefs in the 6th seed. I got the Chargers and then the Raiders and then the Chiefs and the wild cards.
Penn State beat Purdue 28-24. 10-3.
Nope.
Oh, that's the score now.
10 minutes left. Yeah. Still going on. Purdue's got the ball.
Oh, come on.
It's on Fox.
Best thing I saw today, you just saw it. Pittsburgh was down 7.
That's not a shock, Corey. I still think Rob's coming back.
Oh, man, give it up, people.
I don't care what Bruce Arians says. He's just he's just saying that just to not deal his hand. Like,
I do not believe Rod Gronkowski will be back this year. Maybe. Did you see the private chat?
No.
Alex, let me read this one. Alex says Raiders have the worst odds to win that division. Guess what? Raiders are going to put. No, I don't. I think the Chargers are going to win the division, but Raiders are going to be second place. I think coaching matters a lot. If you don't believe that, just look what happened when Bruce Arians came here to Tampa. McDaniels, I think, makes a big fucking difference.
Yeah.
With the Raiders. Oh, we never talked about this. Thanks, Christopher. Or did we?
No, but he's always had issues. He was arrested last year, too.
Sorry, Daddy.
It's not on. No surprise. I mean, he was arrested last year when he was with the Jets, I think.
But his lawyer said he didn't do it.
Yeah, I was about to say Alex. I thought Alex brought it up.
What his lawyer said.
That okay, man. They put that out there like it's some big fact and shit. When a lawyer says he didn't do it, that's what the fucking lawyer's supposed to say.
I know.
It's not. It doesn't mean it's fact. It means it's still got to go to court or wherever the fuck you're going to go with it. It just because the lawyer says he didn't do it doesn't mean he didn't do it.
Yeah.
He's trying to convince you that he didn't do it. Fucking
convincing me or you or maybe Marty, but
Wait, what?
Exactly. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Correct.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. He's arrested, blah, blah, blah.
So was Kamara. So was a lot of other people this offseason.
Oh, God, we're not going to go there. That fucking pervert.
Nope.
Okay. That's all I got with that. Alex Lismore turned into Keith Larson. Wow.
Alex is doing what to Keith Larson?
All right, Blackie. See you later, bud. Hope you get feeling better too. Alex turned into Keith. Oh, now he turned into Alex. Ramona, are you still around? You okay there, girl? Oh, Blackie, I didn't see this comment. Man, that's awesome.
Oh, nice. Is that the game against Illinois, I think?
I don't know. I don't know the schedule that well.
Well, I think every year they play Illinois the last game of the year because they're both from Illinois.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Like the backyard brawl.
Yeah, backyard brawl, yeah.
Which son is that? Is that the Ravens fan?
Oh, shit. Speaking of, we didn't get
to
the
mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Important
news of the night.
With the IR?
He tore his ACL, yeah. Poor Poe, man.
You're going to have a bird cast.
Yeah.
Wait,
when I heard
doesn't Johnny live close to Baltimore?
Yeah,
What's up?
Pittsburgh. It's only a 2-hour drive.
Hey, Johnny, Got a job for you.
Shut up, man.
Yeah.
You know how many people are standing in line for that job right now?
Yeah.
And they do have a real fucking raven for a mascot also. So
Mhm. Yeah. You
that's
see
why.
there.
That's what I thought. I thought it was like a joke that the Raven had actually hurt his ankle, got ACL or
Yeah.
something like that. You know,
But
I thought it
no,
was
he
a
actually
joke
did. Tore his ACL.
carried on from
Yeah.
last year's shit.
Yeah.
I wonder if they put them on IR. Like if you look at the rosters, like the picture of their mascot, injured reserve.
Oh my god, that's a killer one, Ramona. Just telling you.
National hate on Notre Dame night has continued.
Mhm.
Jason Swade wants to make you cough one day, Marty.
What? What did it say?
Jason Swade wants to make Marty cough while he's wearing a glove, I guess, or
Marty
maybe
cough.
from there.
It sounds like he needs to go look in the mirror and give himself a hug almost.
I haven't heard anything about Alvin Kamara except that he might be playing or he might not.
Yeah, they haven't even announced any kind of suspension yet.
No, nothing.
Yeah. Because court keeps on getting pushed back.
Yeah.
Well, if he has
Purdue got a touchdown.
I see that. 28-30.
Yeah.
They could have done without showing her. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Cameron, what did that woman do on her nose like this?
Barfed. One of the Purdue players barfed. Oh.
So, anybody
guys,
else?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You can go ahead. You got to get
I
out
was about
of
to say, yeah, I'm about to bug out. Not feeling too well. I did pretty good.
You're still alive. That's
I'm
surprising.
still alive for now. But yeah, I'm fixing to bug out. I'll see you guys.
Kind of hang out in the
soon,
back room.
next
There.
week.
We got some things to discuss about the schedule and shit. We're going to change some time.
Okay.
soon.
Okay,
right.
we'll
Get
keep you
better, Marty.
updated on that. Yes, sir. Thanks. Nice seeing you, Ben.
Yeah.
Nice seeing you, Johnny.
All right. Later, bud.
You too, man. Take care.
Okay, yeah. I think things are dying out here. We've been on for an hour and 32. It's not our longest show, but it feels good.
Yeah. Fine.
Go hug Pinocchio. All right. So, everybody, that's been our broadcast for tonight. Sorry if it got a little bit off the rails. Maybe I'm not sorry. I don't know. But that's it for us.